Week 5 takes us overseas. We head to London at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium as the 3-1 Giants play the 3-1 Packers. Here's Saquon Barkley. The Giants last week, a convincing 32-20 win over the Bears. And for these Packers, edging out the Patriots 27-24 in London all time. The Giants are 2-0. This is the first international game ever for the Green Bay Packers. They're the last team to play overseas. As welcome back to the Madden 23 franchise. I hope you enjoy. If you do, leave a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. That's Green Bay, the last team to play overseas for the first time. And of course, this is the first matchup in real life. And in this series too, teams with winning records. As we take a look at this Green Bay defense, have yet to record an interception, but a lot of pressure. 14 total sacks through 4 games. And here's the Giants. Offense still brought down. I don't know why it's so low. I mean, only one quarterback has a bad completion percentage. And they both do, but Tron Taylor's obviously brings it down. It can't be by that much. As here we go. And the Giants won the coin toss and have deferred. Graham Gano ready to kick us off. Very windy and rainy day here in London. Here we go. And Deontay Hardy will take a knee in the end zone, and out comes Aaron Rodgers. He is one of 2 quarterbacks to not throw an interception so far this year. That was Justin Fields. He ended up not throwing one. Fields did last week. We'll see if that stays. Here's the offense for the Packers. Left tackle David Bakhtiari is back, who is really good. They brought back Randall Cobb. They brought in Sammy Watkins, Deontay Hardy, and of course the All-Pro Aaron Jones. With a down year in 2021, see if he can get back to his old pace. Rodgers will throw on the first play and is offline for Watkins. And here's the defense the Green Bay Packers will face. They've gotten a little bit better. We'll see how that stands up against one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever do it, and a great rushing game. 2nd and 10, and a handoff. There is Jones. The superstar gets about 8 or 9, and it's 3rd down on the first drive of the game. And they need the 35 to convert. See where they go. They'll go through the air. Aaron Rodgers on the quick passes. Cobb on the run into the 45. He goes, a gain of 12, and the game's first down. On Rodgers' first completion, and now with 3rd down and 9. Need to get to the New York 45 in a 3-man rush. Over the middle, dropped by Romeo Doubs, the rookie, and a opening drive punt for the Packers. Here's Hofrichter. Punt it to Adoree Jackson. Wobbly punt, collected, and across the 30 to the 32, and out comes Jones. And with his first game without an interception, he is officially positive in the touchdown to interception ratio. And here's the offense. 2nd straight start for Jack Anderson at right guard. And he's just been incredible through the air, on the ground, and scoring points. We'll see if this can continue. They have won their last 3 in a row. They'll start from the 32 with a handoff to Barkley. Breaks a tackle and gets about 5 or 6. And here's the defense they'll go up against. They give up a lot of yards on the ground, but with a superstar like Kenny Clark, Rashawn Gary, you have to assume that's going to turn around eventually. The superstar Jair Alexander in the secondary. Darnell Savage, a good safety, is. That's Josh Azudu. He's going to the locker room. And now it's 2nd and 5. And Barkley cuts it back and meets the defensive line. It's 3rd and 7. On the opening drive for the Giants, Jones, as all day, throws sideline open to Shepard, and a 1st down, gain of 11. So the Giants trying to get some points. 2nd and 4. Blitz is sent, picked up beautifully over the middle, wide open to Shepard. Shepard rocked at the 34. And the Giants getting stuff going. 3rd down and 8. Jones alone in the backfield, 4-man rush. And gets dropped eventually by Dean Lowry, his 2nd sack of the year. And it's 4th down. And they'll bring out Gano, 9 for 10 on the year. 56 yards with 16 mile-an-hour winds. Going from east to west. Kick is on its way. Hooking down the middle and good. And it's 3-0. So the Packers, after punting their first drive, have a 2nd and 8 to start out their second. Rodgers quickly caught. Dobbs makes up for the drop and gets the first. Rodgers starting 2 for 4. 3rd down and 11 now. 11th play from scrimmage. Blitz is sent. Rodgers on the run. Will check it down. Aaron Jones makes one man miss. That's Love, and finally gets corralled by Jackson and McFadden. Or that's Crowder, I'm sorry, and it's a punt. So 2 punts, and the Giants take back over. Play action on 3rd down and 3. Jones has a wide open Barkley, but he decides to run it himself, and a 1st down on the ground. 7 rushes, 3 passes so far. Trying to get it to Barkley. His 1st down. Ball's on the ground, but it's picked up by the Giants. And that's going to be a 1st down as Colin Johnson recovers the fumble by Rudy Ford. And 1st down. Now 2nd and 10. Jones protected. Steps left. Fires. It's caught. Galladay reaches. And a 1st down. Jones starting 3 for 5. Now a 3rd and 7. Jones alone in the backfield again. 4-man rush. Outside. Caught. Barkley. And a 1st down in coverage with Stokes. Barkley beat the corner. It's now in the red zone. 2nd and 2. Tight handoff. It's Barkley. Barkley gets the edge. Inside the 15 and tackled by a pair at the 12. So almost goal to go. 1st and 10. Jones back alone in the backfield. Pump. Fires. End zone. Jumping. It's intercepted. Jumping the route is Darnell Savage, his 1st of the year. And it's going to be a takeaway for the Packers. So we can see 2 punts to start the drive. 90 seconds in the 1st quarter. As a handoff, big hole for Jones. And Jones gets cut down by McKinney. And a 1st down. As 4-man rush on 1st and 10. Over the middle, it's caught. Cobb rocked, but 1st down again. Perhaps the final play of the quarter. 2nd and 10. Rodgers, the middle. It's caught by Hardy and a 1st down. And Rodgers will finish the quarter 6 for 10. As the 2nd quarter will begin with the Packers on the Giants 40 with 3 tight ends. And motion by the 3rd tight end. Mack across the formation. It's Jones. Jones on the run. Makes a miss and a block by Cobb. He is gone. Touchdown Packers. 40 yards. And Jones finally finds the end zone for the 1st time this year. After putting up a career low in 2021. Crosby's kick is hooking and good. And a 5-play drive after the interception. And the Giants take back over. 1st down. The middle, it's caught, and a 1st down, about 14 to Galladay. Hitting about 50% of his passes. Play action. Jones stepping left, fires. It's dropped on 3rd down, incomplete. And they're going to go for it from around midfield, and with the team they're playing, you have to be aggressive. Play action. Neal gets beat, and Gary tracks him down. Rashawn Gary showing off the elite athleticism. Thought Jones would get around him, but he said no, and the Packers take over. I formation. Motion on 1st down. And Jones makes him pay on the 1st play inside the 20. Love giving chase, and he can't get there. Touchdown Packers. So on 2 offensive plays for the Packers, 2 touchdowns for Aaron Jones. 1 from 40, 1 from 35. And in 2 plays, 75 yards and 2 touchdowns as the Packers go up 14-3 early 2nd quarter. As that kick is in, almost out of bounds. Jeez. As the Giants take over. And stop this from getting out of hand. Play action. Drifting back. Going deep. Galladay. Incomplete, but a flag is down. And we'll check the penalty. That's a big play for the Giants. So now 2nd and 5. 4 receivers out there. Blitz is sent. Jones, quick pass up the seam. Making the catch through traffic is Johnson into the end zone, but down at the 1. And it's first and goal. Jones. End zone. Open! Touchdown! That's Barkley. His first receiving touchdown of the year. I'm going to go for 2 to make it a 3-point game. No harm this early. And Jones missed a wide open receiver. And it's incomplete. Jair Alexander knocked it away. It'll stay 9-14. No harm in going for it that early. 2nd and 8 play action. Rodgers is sacked. Daboll. Another sack. His incredible rookie year continues. And now it's 3rd and 17. Blitz. Rodgers trying to... It's intercepted! Trying to set up the screen into the end zone. Touchdown! Unbelievable. Ojulari. Not only his first interception, his first touchdown. And with all that tomfoolery, they'll go for 2, sudden change to go up by 3. So as a result of missing the first one, they go for it again. Jones to Galladay, it's good. What a turn of events. In a matter of 3 minutes, an 11-point deficit is erased. 3rd and 6. Trying to respond. Rodgers has all day wide open, and it's caught by Cobb to the 38. And Rodgers approaching 100 yards. About 6 minutes into the second quarter. 3rd and 5. In range to tie it. Rodgers underneath. Tanyan has space. Fighting and gets brought down. A great tackle. And here's Crosby, who's 2 for 3 on the year. Perfect on extra points. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. Almost missed because of that wind. The Giants take back over. 3rd and 1. 6-minute mark, second quarter. Jones will keep it. Jones is met, lowers the shoulder, and has the first. So trying to retake the lead. 2nd and 10. Jones in stride. It's caught by Bellinger into Packers territory, into the 45. Over 20 yards. Now 3rd and 2. Play action. Blitz is picked up. Jones. Pressure coming. Hit as he's thrown. It's caught. Coming back to it is Galladay to the 15. Walker makes the tackle. And the Giants in the red zone. 3-minute mark. Now you have to think about burning clock so Rodgers doesn't get a shot. Jones pressured on the run. Jones, one man to beat. Trucks Jair Alexander into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. He ran over Alexander for his 2nd rushing score of the day. And it, with this kick, is off the upright and good. And it's a 7-point lead as the Packers take back over. 1st and 10. And off to Jones. Breaks off one from Lawrence, and Jones gets to the 35. And with that rush, he's over 100 yards on the day. We've reached the 2-minute warning. A 3rd down and 1. Shotgun set for Rodgers. 4-man rush. Quick pass. It's caught in traffic by Tanyan into Giants territory. Hurrying to the line. 1st down. Underneath. Quick pass is caught by Jones. Makes a miss. And another 1st down inside the 40. Under 90 seconds to play. In field goal range to make it a 4-point game. Rodgers. And balls on the ground. And it is picked up by the Packers. It's Dexter Lawrence. 2.5 sacks on the year. First forced fumble on the year. And now it's 3rd and 24. 4-man rush. Rodgers. Sideline. Incomplete. And Hofrichter will punt. See how good of a punt this is. Depends on change how aggressive they'll act. Bounces at the A. And a block by Jackson. That's down at the 1. Perfection. And the Giants will concede the end of half. with a 7-point lead as they run with Barkley. And the Giants go into the locker rooms with a 7-point lead. It is 24-17 here at half. And a close game between 2 3-1 teams is, well, been exactly that. You can see the struggle is running inside, doing it a lot. 2.5 a carry. They've struggled on run D this year, the Packers have, but it certainly hasn't shown up today. For the Packers, they've been successful throwing it short almost half the time. A really high completion percentage, and they're moving the ball at will. Giants get the football first out of half, and that going to the sideline, and that one doesn't reach the end zone. So the G-men will start at the 40. And they have a 3rd and 4 immediately. Trying to not go 3 and out. Blitz is sent outside, knocked away by Savage, who had the interception. It led to the first touchdown drive, and the Packers take over with a 3rd and 1. Motion, and a handoff. Oh, he's stuffed! Wow, what a stand. 4th down. Hofrichter will punt. Knuckleball to the 20. Jackson Fields. Ball's on the ground again! And it is picked up by the Packers. Rudy Ford. He forced a fumble on Barkley that was recovered by the Giants. This one recovered by Peters. Packers almost in the red zone. 1st down for Rodgers. Quick pass. I'll take him in the red zone. 1st down, and to the 10 goes Cobb. So it's goal to go. Early on in this quarter, handoff. Jones is stuffed in a 2nd goal. Bakhtiari slow to get up. Backup tackle in. 2nd and goal. Rodgers open. Cobb a spin and down to the 1. And it's 3rd and goal. Rodgers finding end zone. Open. Touchdown. This game's tied. Randall Cobb. His 3rd touchdown of the year. And Crosby, assuming he doesn't miss this, it is 24 all. 5 minutes, or 4 minutes into the 2nd half. Giants take over, 3rd and 2. Play action. On the run, almost intercepted. He sailed the pass, and the Packers get the ball right back. Rodgers is in the zone. 3rd and 11. Steps up in the pocket. Throws back behind him. That's a backwards pass. Jones reaching. And is short. And he didn't get there. So the Giants trying to get something going. Blitz is sent. On the outside, it's caught by Slayton, and a 1st down. So there's something going. 1st and 10. 4-man rush. Pressure over the middle. It's caught by Tony. Kadarius Toney near midfield. And now 3rd and 5. From Packers territory. 4-man rush. Pressure over the middle. Slayton to 36, a gain of 10. 1st down. Trying to retake the lead. 4 receivers set. Jones drifting back. Fires. Open is Galladay inside the 20. Galladay to the 15. Tackled by Alexander. Now they're really in the red zone. 1st down. And now it's 3rd and 10. Jones fires up the seam, incomplete. Oh, you would have had Johnson. And instead, it is Gano. It was from 32. He made from 56 earlier today. This hooks in, and it's good. 1st down from the Packers. Trying to tie this game, and down goes Rodgers. There's McFadden. First full sack of the year, and it's 3rd down. Final few minutes of the 3rd quarter. 4-man rush. Rodgers. Pressure coming. Lay. Deep for Tanya. Knocked away and incomplete. And the Giants now have a 3rd and 12. 4-man rush for the middle, and it's dropped by Barkley. Wow. Well, we can see what the Packers can do. Four-man rush. Over the middle. It is caught and getting rocked, but getting the first down. It is Watkins. Well, 3rd and 5. 60 seconds left, third quarter. Four-man rush over the middle. Wide open. Watkins inside the 40. To the 35. And Rodgers is over 200 yards passing. Now 2nd and 5. Fourth quarter has begun. Giants lead 27-24. Packers in range to score. Wide open is Tanyan. Tanyan takes it to the 22. And another first. Rodgers hitting 2/3 of his passes. I formation. First down. Play action. Pressure. Floats it. Caught. Watkins again. To the 6. That's his 4th catch of the drive. 5th overall today. 1st and goal. Motion by Tanyan. Handoff. Jones swarms. McFadden the first there. 2nd and goal. 13-minute mark in the game. Rodgers pressure. End zone. Upstairs. Touchdown. Sammy Watkins. Well, it was the Sammy Watkins drive, and it pays off with his 3rd touchdown of the year. First since week 1, and Crosby makes the lead 4. 4.5-minute drive on 9 plays. Giants take back over with the 2nd and 7. Drop back, fire, Slayton on the run to midfield and a first down. And Jones over 200 yards passing just like that. 2nd and 13. Jones. Pressure. Offline and intercepted. It's Darnell Savage. And makes one miss. Breaks another. Still going. Savage breaks away and taunts into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. 2 interceptions, a career high in any game. His first career touchdown puts the Packers with this kick by Crosby up by 11. That is a huge swing of events. First down now for the Giants trying to get back in this game. Four-man rush, pressure, fires on the run. Wide open is Hudson, and Hudson takes it into Packers territory. They've been in Packers territory a lot. It's just been struggling to convert to touchdowns, whereas the Packers, every time they got there, as that pass is caught by Galladay, every time the Packers got into the Giants territory, it seemed like they scored a touchdown. And, of course, the turnovers. Now 2-1 in favor of Green Bay. 2nd and 9. Leaping grab. It's Savage again. His 3rd interception, and he is gone again. Wow. Touchdown, Green Bay. Bellinger didn't have the speed. And 3 interceptions today will be more than he did in the entire 2021 season. This kick by Crosby is good. It's 45-27. And that's going to do it for Daniel Jones. 3 interceptions. Terod Taylor will come out in relief. Over the middle, wide open is Slayton. And a first down. This won't be like week 1, where it was Jones and Barkley being benched. We'll keep Barkley in. As Taylor hit as he's thrown, he finds Galladay. And to the 30. Now, of course, they score here. It's a lot of time left. They can make this interesting. 2nd and 3, handoff. The big hole for Barkley. Inside the 10 and down to the 6. Making the stats look good. To Barkley. Touchdown. He did it again. And he's had a touchdown in 4 straight games on the ground. And they'll go for 2 to make it a 10-point game. What is Bellinger doing? Wow. The route went so weird, and because of that, it's no good. The Packers take over, trying to close out this game. Pressure. Across his body, wide open is Cobb, out of bounds at the 45. And now the 5-minute mark, 3rd down and 3. Blitz. Picked up, outside, caught. Cobb, did he get it? Yes, first down. Now 3rd and 12. 4-man rush over the middle, up in the air, and incomplete. Dobbs couldn't hold on. Now Taylor can make it a 1-score game. Blitz picked up. Deep drop over the middle, caught by Slayton into Packers territory in the 45. Hurrying to the line, first down. Up the seam, it's caught by Colin Johnson to the 27. Taylor 6 for 7. First down, 4-man rush. Outside, Johnson again. Johnson breaks a tackle inside the 10 and down to the 9, out of bounds. Now it's first and goal. Barkley trying to get the edge and is stuffed immediately, lost 2. Second and goal. Play fake. Underneath, he stopped running. It's Hudson, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. It's third and goal. Need a touchdown here. For the middle offline and incomplete. Now it's fourth and goal. Last shot. Trying to take a shot, and it's intercepted. And Darnell Savage will end it. Fourth interception. 4 interceptions will tie a career high in a season. And that will do it. Green Bay upset. Well, comes away with a win against the New York Giants. In a very disappointing game for the G-Men where Daniel Jones gets benched again. And, well, it says it all. I mean, there was that fourth down early on. You could make the case that I should not have gone for it, but I still like the call. And, you know, Jones 5.6 a carry on the day, really inflated by the 2 carries for 75 yards. Otherwise, I think we contained him very well. But those 2 touchdowns were the difference. Of course, the 4 interceptions by Savage also the difference. Packers defense didn't have a single interception all year. But neither did Rodgers, and we got one on him. Daniel Jones, I mean, 270 yards a touchdown. It's just the 3 interceptions. Barkley had his worst day of the year, 3.5 a carry and a touchdown. He did have a fumble. It was recovered by Colin Johnson and Michael McFadden. 15 tackles on the day, 3 TFLs and a sack. Of course, Ojulari also had the pick 6, but we lost the turnover battle 5-1. And that is not a good recipe for success. And we really struggled to move the ball and convert touchdown opportunities. We do have an injury update, and Azeez Ojulari is out for the next 5 weeks with a dislocated knee. That's a huge blow to the defense. Our second best pass rusher behind Thibodeau is out for a while. So it's 4 games. We definitely have our buys soon. And now we'll go on to upgrades. We do have 5 players. Evan Neal up to a 77. Thibodeau with his good game up to a 77. Kadarius Toney up to a 76. Zudu, I don't know how he gets upright points. He's injured like every game. Up to a 66. And McFadden up to a 66. We have a breakout opportunity. Thibodeau can become a superstar. He's still technically hidden. But with the opportunity he has, it's going to be started as superstar. Unless they changed it. I guess I don't know, actually, to be fair. It could be to X Factor. And now on to games across the league. Let's get things started in LA as the Dallas Cowboys play the Rams. And let's get things started with Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb, who's been incredible at these, just 50-50 balls. They seem like 80-20s. 54 yards, and the Cowboys take a 7-0 lead. And now Matt Stafford trying to respond, targeting their best corner, Van Jefferson, 20 yards. They had a field goal. Cowboys still lead 7-3. And now Stafford trying to find another touchdown. Tyler Higbee. And there's a lead, 7-10. But they're not done yet. Darrell Henderson, it took 3 tries to get a yard, but they finally find a touchdown. The Rams lead 17-7. This first half still going on. This Dallas defense has been really bad. Cooper Kupp gives Stafford his second touchdown of the day, 4 yards, and it's 24-7. Before halftime, this Dallas offense trying to get something going, and there's something. James Washington with a big play, 42 yards. They had a field goal, 24-10 at half. So it's a 2-score game. But that immediately becomes 3 scores right away. Is Stafford on a 3rd and 1, a jump ball, and Cooper Kupp says, I can do that too. 28 yards, and it's 31-10. And Stafford has 3 touchdowns. How about make it 4? Throw it across the body. Doesn't matter. 5-yard touchdown, and the Rams lead 38-10. And one last scoring opportunity. Tyler Higbee on the run. 25 yards. The Rams beat the Cowboys 41-10. And now let's head on to Arizona. Let's get things started with a nice wide open throw to James Conner. 33 yards, and it's 3-0 Arizona. But this Phillies offense trying to get something going. And there's A.J. Brown in coverage, makes the grab, what he's so good at, and it's 7-3 Philadelphia. They're not done yet. How about a 2nd and goal screen? Blocked to perfection, and Kenny Gainwell. A 10-yard receiving touchdown, and it's 14-3. Cardinals trying to get something going, and James Conner, an 11-yard rush. They had a field goal to make it a 1-score game, but it's 14-6. That 1-score game immediately becomes a 2-score game as Hurts finds Dallas Goedert in the second half, and Goedert with some extra fights. 21 yards, and it's 17-6. But the Cardinals answer right back on a 1st and 10. A.J. Green with a great catch in traffic, 21 yards. And it's a 1-score game again, 17-9. And back and forward, field goal fight is Jalen Hurts for 17, and it's now 20-9. And once again, a 2-score game. But can the Cardinals respond? Nope. This time it's Jalen Hurts again on the ground. And for the first time since the first quarter, unanswered points more than 3. It's 23-9, and now a last chance. Can the Cardinals find the end zone? A deep shot, no! James Bradbury with the coverage. Cardinals held out of the end zone. Eagles win 26-9. Now let's head to Washington. And let's start with another contested grab. I mean, we are loving those today. Treylon Burks, the first-round pick with 38 yards, and it's 3-0 Titans. But the Commanders on their next drive trying to get something going. Jahan Dotson on the run from Wentz, and it's 3-7 Washington. And they're not done yet. Titans trying to respond. How about this? Hit as he's thrown coast to coast. It's intercepted by Kendall Fuller. He'll go 102 yards. And it's a pick 6 for the Commanders. And it's now 14-3 just like that. I mean, when I saw that live, it was unbelievable. I've never seen something like that. And Commanders trying to get something going. It's 21-3 now. It's a 2-yard score by Robinson. And the Titans trying to get anything going. Tannehill throws it all the way across his body. And McCain flips it to himself. A pick 6 again. And Tannehill couldn't wrap up. It's the most dangerous league in football. 28-3. Surely they won't blow it. Well, Titans, let's see if they can come back. Second half begins, and it's another interception. It is Cameron Curl. Curl with a nice return on the interception, and it's 31-3. So that's no longer a cursed score. But the Titans finally find the end zone. 5 minutes left in this third quarter, and it's 10-31. But a turnover and a quick touchdown. And within a minute, it's 17-31 as Robert Woods finds the end zone. And now 2 minutes left in the third. We haven't left the third quarter yet. Treylon Burks, how about this effort? Somehow turning this into a 60-yard touchdown. That's a 1-score game. Just like that, in a flash. And we haven't reached the end of the third quarter. And now Carson Wentz fumbles it. It's picked up by Tyler Tart. And he is going to go the distance. If there's no tackle, there's not, because the CPU is dumb. Coast to coast. This game is tied. Within 13 minutes was when the Commanders went up 31-3. And forget a tie. The Titans, as Tannehill has all day, finally find someone as the pressure comes. Wide open Chris Conley, and it's 38-31. I mean, that most unbelievable thing I've ever seen. And now here's Chase Young getting a sack for a safety. About 30-33. That's a score you don't see often. Only has happened twice in NFL history. But it won't stay that way for long as Carson Wentz a touchdown, and the Commanders right back in front. So maybe, they got out of this blowing lead. No, Derrick Henry on a 3rd and goal, a 1-yard score, and it's 45-41. But the Commanders have a chance to respond. Can they do it? Wentz gets jumped by Christian Fulton. A game-sealing interception, and the Titans, a 31-3 comeback. They win 48-41. And on to the rest of the scores on Thursday night. The exact opposite of what we got in real life. The Colts beat the Broncos 41-38. For the rest of the Sunday slate of games, the Bills beat the Steelers, the Chargers beat the Browns, the Jags beat the Texans, the Vikings beat the Bears, the Patriots beat the Lions, the Seahawks win a shootout against the Saints, the Jets beat the Dolphins, the Falcons upset the Buccaneers, the Panthers upset the Niners, and on Sunday night, the Bengals beat the Ravens, and on Monday night, the Raiders blew out the Chiefs 41-21. And now on to standings. In the AFC North, the Steelers tied with the Bengals 4-1. In the South, Colts and Titans 4-1. In the East, Bills 3-2. And in the West, Chargers, the lone undefeated team, at 5-0. In the NFC North, Packers and Vikings tied at 4-1. In the South, Panthers pulling away 4-1. In the East, we're now tied with the Eagles at 3-2. And in the West, the Rams 4-1. For Players of the Week, Lamar Jackson in the loss against Cincinnati, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, 57 on the ground. Okay, and then for the NFC, we saw it. Matt Stafford, 421 yards on 81%, 4 touchdowns, and the 41-10 win. For defense, Bud Dupree, 7 tackles, 3 sacks, and a forced fumble with 2 pass deflections to go along with it. And in the NFC, Darnell Savage, 4 interceptions, 2 touchdowns, and 8 tackles to go along with it. For leaders, for passing, Joe Burrow back in first place, 1662 yards, 15 touchdowns for Mac Jones, and Dak didn't throw an interception. He's still at 17. For rushing, Barkley, despite the mediocre performance, still in the lead with 716 yards. Kamara up to 9 touchdowns, and Derrick Henry with an absurd 46 broken tackles. Receiving, Michael Thomas, 641. Thielen takes a lead with 7, and McLaurin in the lead now with 182 yards after the catch. Wrapping things up with defense for tackle, Shaq Thompson with 58 tackles. Joey Bosa, 8.5 sacks. Thibodeau now in second place with 8, and Jeff Okudah, St. Jude's, Darnell Savage, and a few others tied with 4 interceptions. Week 6 NFL action kicks off with Thursday Night Football between the Commanders and Bears. For the Sunday slate of games, the Niners play the Falcons, the Patriots play the Browns, the Jets play the Packers, the Jags play the Colts, the Vikings play the Dolphins, the Bengals play the Saints, we play the Baltimore Ravens, the Buccaneers play the Steelers, the Panthers play the Rams, the Cardinals play the Seahawks, the Bills play the Chiefs, and on Sunday night, the Cowboys play the Eagles, and on Monday night, the Broncos play the Chargers. The Texans, the Lions, Raiders, and Titans are all on bye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you next time when we face the Baltimore Ravens.